Hello, welcome to another movie review here on my channel. We're going to look at a movie that I originally didn't thought I would like as much as I did. And it is The Judge. It's basically a drama about a judge that is basically being convicted for a first-degree murder, and about his son that is an attorney that is trying to defend him in this case. We will be basically following the son in this movie, which is played by Robert Downey Jr. Yeah, known for bigger movies. Big movies like Marvel's movies. So yeah, he's basically he's a douchebag when it comes to actually being an attorney. He basically defends a lot of bad guys and basically sometimes win a lot. He usually doesn't lose his cases, and that is his life. He's basically getting a lot of money of this. We will find out that his mother died, and he is basically going to the funeral. And there we meet his two brothers, an older one and a younger one. We also meet his father, that basically doesn't want to speak. They doesn't really want to speak to each other, the father and the son. So the attorney, he basically doesn't want to be there. He just wanted to be on the funeral because he actually liked his mother. His father he couldn't care that much about, but over an evening or a night they find out that his car had been damaged, and the father is basically accusing his sons about it, so the attorney's son is basically leaving. At his plane he get a call that the police is basically questioning his father because he accidentally, or he had killed a guy that had been convicted for a murder by him. So yeah. Following this movie, we see them go against each other when it comes to actually liking each other or disliking each other. Robert Downey Jr.'s character basically wants to defend his father, but his father doesn't in the beginning wants to be defended by him. So they go to another attorney that doesn't have the stomach to actually be doing the job. Basically, he is puking all the time and is basically a shaky guy. Later on, the judge basically gives his son the job, and they are trying to defend him all the way through the movie. But in the end, it turns out that he actually is getting convicted for it. He is getting the guilty. He is basically guilty. I can't figure out the name of it, and we will see them actually taking him into prison. In the final part, we see him getting out of prison, and him and Robert Downey Jr.'s characters is basically sitting at the boat and fishing, which they are talking about during the movie sometimes. And there he dies, and that is how the movie basically ends. During this movie as well, we will see him, Robert Downey Jr.'s character, going through a divorce, and he will talk to an old friend of his that is they're getting frisky together, if you know what I mean. And yeah, that is basically the movie. This movie is very interesting to watch, and really just a beautiful movie when it comes to how they actually portray everything. Everything is well acted, in my opinion. It isn't over the top sometimes, and isn't bad at any places. I think all is top notch when it comes to acting. The environments are beautiful. They are in a small town, I can't remember where it was. His childhood home, basically. I don't know what the town's name is, so sorry for that, but it's really beautiful. It is a beautiful movie, and overall, when it comes to the story, it is good. Sometimes it can get over the top when it comes to fighting. Sometimes they just fight for fighting's sake, in my opinion. It sometimes feels out of place, but overall the storyline feels really good in my opinion, and of course it could have been better sometimes, as I said, but overall a really interesting storyline. When it comes to the actual case, well, actually he should have been guilty in my mind as well, because he can't remember anything about. That is one of the things in the movie. He just basically doesn't remember anything about what has happened that night. So that is one thing that's go through the movie, and we also know that he has cancer. That is kind of bad. But overall, I think it's a beautiful story when it comes to actually portraying the actual story. When it comes to some character interactions, it feels sometimes unnecessary, as I said, when it comes to fights sometimes, and also sometimes when it comes to portraying the characters, how they actually are. The rating for this movie are going to be 8 out of 10. Even though the movie sometimes can be a little bit have unnecessary scenes, in my opinion, it is a beautiful story, really interesting to watch, and everything is well acted, and it is a beautiful movie overall to look at. I recommend it if you like dramas, but it can be a little bit slow, if you know what I mean. It is a movie there a lot of talking is happening, a lot of feelings is basically being switched between the characters. So if you don't like a little bit of a slow movie, I can't recommend this movie, but if you really like to have a movie that actually talk a lot, I recommend this one a lot. That's all for today, folks. Until next time.